This is our channel.
Oh, shit.
So if you don't like what we post,
Tall ass.
if you don't like that we smoke,
Bitch, leave.
if you don't like that we do verses on this channel,
Get the fuck on.
this is our channel. We give it our own opinions. If you don't like our opinion, our rating, our thoughts,
Get the fuck.
and go make your own.
Shit. But you ain't, so you gonna watch us and shut the fuck up.
I hope they got misses in here.
We are back with another one. Today we have 2000s female rappers who completely disappeared. Where are they now?
And they got family, kids, husband.
Okay, bitches done got knocked up 4-5 times, had babies, and went gay.
What does that say?
Cause bitches,
Say this.
guys, I could have sworn my grandma was gay.
That's your
No, you kind of right.
Okay, y'all. I fucking What's the voice?
Y'all starting to like that?
Right? It's like, what's going on?
They just say intro.
Oh,
Answer the back.
I don't know, but girl, you ain't get copyrighted?
Hip hop has always been a male dominated genre.
It was the ending of that shit for me.
Hip hop has always been a male dominated genre since its creation in the late 1970s. During the golden era in the late 1980s, women were starting to find success in hip hop.
Oh, okay, Foxy.
But female rappers really
who is
started
that?
exploding in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The women brought innovation and a new flavor to hip hop with their fashion and feminist
Who was
lyrics.
that?
But after
Who
two
was that? That?
Girl, you got goals in your mouth?
Girl, you look like Silk the Shock. I mean,
Soldier Slim.
No. What the
Trick Daddy.
I'm dead.
Yeah, Trick that or something.
No.
Like, slip and slide.
Who got the restaurant that we ate at?
Trick Daddy.
Oh, Trick.
Trick love the
Trick
kid.
Daddy.
Trick love the kid with a wig on.
Yeah, Shauna the golden. Who was that girl? She was pretty.
What you doing?
Well, I did something?
Muted it.
Did. Y'all did that shit.
This is what happened to some of those. In 10,
Ooh,
there weren't
girl.
so many
Who
anymore.
is you? I hope
This
you
is
get
what
names.
happened to some of those
I know,
female
right?
rappers from the early
And
2000s.
And I probably done heard these. Vita.
Vita.
Play her song.
What song?
Vita rose to fame in the late
I remember
1990s when she became the first lady of Murder Inc. Records.
Oh, I thought it
Her
was
sister
Ashanti.
is
She was
Kima
cute.
Rayner
She
of the
was.
90s girl group Total. A lot of her fame came from
Oh, I
playing
didn't know she-
DMX's side chick in the
No
1998
way,
that
film
was
her?
Belly.
Stop playing.
I loved her in this. Her room was cute.
Yo, who is this? And who is this? This is
I love
Keisha.
Keisha too.
Then from
She's so
there,
fine.
she started being managed by Hype Williams, who directed the film. She was on the set of the music video for
Okay,
Method
ooh.
Man and
Method.
D'Angelo's Breakups to Makeups when Hype introduced her to Irv Gotti and Ja Rule. And that's how she became the first lady of Murder Inc. Vita appeared on a number of hit records by Ja Rule, like Put It On Me, Holla Holla, and Down For You.
Oh, wow.
That
was you?
Cause our love is strong. True, baby, it's only for you, baby. Vita thighs only divide.
She walked in the Julian McDonald Fashion Week show in the year 2000.
Be a chick, be a chick, be a chick.
Vita recorded her first album with Vita, but it was never
Vita!
because of issues with the label. Murder Inc.
I ain't like that video. I'm sorry.
Vita, I can tell you wasn't going forward.
They just say Vita, Vita. They let you put that shit.
That
on.
shit
Yes,
was
we did.
lazy.
Yes, lazy Anna.
Vita. Vita. Bitch, this is my intro song. Shit, they gotta know who the fuck I am.
Period.
Vita.
had a hard time getting albums in stores because of the name of the record label. Then in January 2003, the FBI and NYPD investigators raided the Murder Inc. office, resulting in charges of money laundering being brought against the CEO, Irv Gotti. And this led to the label falling apart. Not only that, her lead solo single, Justify My Love, was blocked from being released by Madonna, who did not clear the sample. Vita eventually became a lingerie designer, and she still continues to release music from time to time.
Good design.
Rah Digga is most known for her association with Busta Rhymes and being the first lady of Flip Mode Squad in the late 1990s and early 2000s. She became a part of the Outsiders in the early 90s and was featured on the Fugees' 1996 song Cowboys. She eventually caught the attention of rapper Q-Tip and signed with Busta Rhymes' Flip Mode Squad after meeting him through Q-Tip. She started appearing on numerous Busta Rhymes songs. Raw released her debut album, Dirty Harriet, on April 4th, 2000.
Just imagine
This
the
is a
sister.
lot for both of y'all at this point. It's what she just said, what you just said. Like, I don't know.
What you said? I said, now look at her. Don't she look like Chloe?
No.
Yes, you reaching with that one, bitch.
And then,
What you saying?
damn.
That's back when they didn't give a fuck about their teeth being fucked up. Like they didn't. Like they didn't care. I don't care.
I'm dead.
Alright, man, we gotta go back, bro.
Now look at this bitch now.
Okay, we'll see.
His Flip Mode Squad after meeting him through Q-Tip. She started appearing on numerous Busta Rhymes songs.
Yeah.
Raw released her debut album, Dirty Harriet, on April 4th, 2000.
Harriet
That what it say? Oh, and you hanging.
And the album went on to
second song
sell
was
over
Harriet Tubman.
396,000 units
you
in the
ain't gonna
United
make it,
States. The following
It's the
year,
disrespect
she got
to
into
me. Yeah.
acting and was cast in the films 13 Ghosts and Carmen, a hip opera, alongside Beyonce and Joy Bryant.
In the peach pit scheming like hell.
Cause she's gotta have it.
Spike Lee on the celly.
No, I'm still coming, but right now I'm not ready.
In 2002, she was featured on the Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey song, I Know What You Want.
Lexus to Rovers, Maggie.
Oh, that was you?
Each other back. Word is born.
And her second album, Everything Is a Story, was due to be released in 2004, but was shelved by the label. She continued to do featured appearances on songs throughout the years,
Now we hopping on the jet. He ain't wasting no time. Told me all this bitch pay any place I can find.
but her second
Where's the
album
Victoria's
would
Secret
not
bags
come
for
out
me?
until
Paint
2010,
print.
10 years after her debut album. She also parted ways with Busta Rhymes because she felt sad. Her last solo single was in 2014.
Kelly
but Raw
Rowland.
continues
you
to
like
do
Kelly
features
right
on
now.
songs for other
Kelly
artists.
Nolan. Fuck Nolan.
Shauna, I was getting some.
Chicago rapper Shauna was known as the first lady of Disturbing
that was
Peace
you in that
Records in the early
movie?
2000s. Her father is legendary blues guitarist Buddy Guy.
Wow.
In the 90s, she formed the rap duo Infamous Syndicate, and they met up-and-coming producer Kanye West through a mutual friend, and he would produce their debut album. After the duo broke up, Shauna met Ludacris, who invited her to record a hook for his 2000 hit song, What's Your Fantasy?
Give it to me now.
Hated that damn
The song
hammer.
peaked at number
Give it to
21
me
on the
now.
Billboard Hot 100, and he signed her to his
I
Disturbing the
want
Peace
to
label.
keep
The
from your
following
head
year,
to your toe.
they were both
And I wanna
featured on
move
Mariah
to the-
Carey's
da-
Loverboy
to the-
track
to the-
for the album and movie Glitter.
I keep it tight, but I don't fake up.
I didn't know that was you either.
We just
Shauna
heard
and
a little bit
Luda
on
teamed
that
up for a
trailer.
number of songs like Shake That, P Poppin', and the number one single,
shit there.
Stand Up.
Just like that.
Her debut solo album,
Okay,
Work
Shauna
Away,
used to be the
was
shit
released
right
in
here.
September 2004, peaking at number 22 on the Billboard 200 and receiving favorable reviews. She came back in December 2005 with the lead single, Getting Some, and it was a huge hit,
It sure
reaching
was.
the top 40 on Billboard.
Top 40. You should have been top 10 with that shit.
Her second solo studio album, Block Music, was also successful,
The man, my
but this
top-
would be her
Bah.
last official project. In 2009, she and Luda started
Oh,
working
what
on a
the-
collaborative album titled Battle of the Sexes.
Oh, I remember that.
But she
album.
ended up
wow.
splitting from Disturbing the Peace and signed with T-Pain's Nappy Boy Entertainment. Shauna was removed from the album, making it a solo album by Ludacris. It was her decision to walk away from the project because she says she was dealing with a
Yes,
demon.
very much. Thank
She
you.
secretly welcomed a baby girl.
Rihanna.
She told Vibe magazine in 2010, I just
Don't play with Rihanna.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
You playing with everybody.
You
man.
fucking with everybody talk tonight. Sally,
As they
they
come.
come. You know it's gonna be like this. Like, this motherfucker.
I like that guy.
And they already called your ass the Grinch. You know, this is like,
It's
You
like
the
first you
Grinch.
said Chloe, now it's Ree. No.
I was talking about the hair. That song Rihanna will wear, but better.
Ooh.
Is
This
that
is
banana
weird.
peel.
That's
And
better.
honestly, to really tell you the
I
truth,
don't
I
think
had
so.
another baby. I found out I was pregnant, and then I was like, I can't get on stage with this big belly and
Carisha
rock out
did
and
it.
do videos and stuff. I don't like the industry and the media being a part of my personal life. But people really need to make it add
You
up.
weren't ready to
Between
be
me not
famous.
feeling 100% sure of the success of it and then finding out I was having a baby, yeah. I don't even think Luda knows about my baby, but he knows now, end quote. In
he the
2014,
daddy or something?
she was trying to get back on the scene and was invited to participate in the BET Hip Hop Awards cypher.
Oh,
But
wow.
BET denied her access to the show and red carpet after Luda allegedly had BET block her, since his label Disturbing the Peace was in partnership with BET to present the festivities for the award show. The two have since made amends. Shauna is now independently releasing music, and she also has her own cosmetic line called Shades by Shauna.
I hope that damn
Ooh, I
cosmetic
remember
line
her.
doing
She was so
better than
pretty
that
to me.
damn album, cause that shit is not selling.
I loved her. She was so
Who was this?
Charlie Baltimore.
I don't think I heard of her before.
Yeah, she had the light skinned girl with the red hair.
Oh, I think
a lot of people.
Let me see.
She was the first.
Charlie Baltimore hit the rap scene in the mid-1990s, but her career didn't take off until the early 2000s. In 1995, she began a romantic relationship with the notorious B.I.G., who encouraged her to pursue a rap career, and they were forming a rap trio called The Commission with Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Unfortunately, Biggie died in 1997, which was a major setback for her career. Her debut album, Cold as Ice, was set to be released in
22
1999,
songs.
but it was never commercially released due to the singles underperforming.
You sound like that?
That was like Pretty Girl V.
The song
never heard
Ice,
that song.
featuring
I ain't
Mace,
never heard
faced
it
some
either.
sample clearance
Let me hear
issues
Ice.
because it sampled the
Y'all
song
gonna hear-
Under
y'all probably
Pressure
heard her
by
more
Queen and David
later
Bowie,
song.
who did not clear it.
Not
In
the pause on the
2002,
thigh.
she teamed up with Irv Gotti and signed with Murder Inc. That's where she started being featured on songs by Ja Rule and other label members, like Down For You, Down Ass Chick, and Ashanti's Rain On Me remix.
What they know about extreme measures. I'm a
I never heard of that remix.
You
done with you cause I play my position with cold D's, OGs. Until
remember that
see me closely.
Ooh, girl, your bang gang is
It's
not
on the
I
hill,
tried
like,
it.
that's
Was
like,
you
that shit
turned
was raw,
it.
so-
It looked like it was on right at one point. Then you went to go get your rocks off, and
You said keep it like that.
you were late.
You said keep it like that.
Fuck it, it's okay.
They gonna remember me.
Right.
It was released in late August 2002 as the lead single off her debut album. But for undisclosed reasons, the music video was canceled and the song was pulled from radios. In 2003, she was nominated for Best Female Rap Solo Performance for her single Diary at the Grammy Awards.
Oh, wow.
Her
You gotta
debut
play
studio
that.
album, The Diary You Think You Know,
Some
was
bitches
slated to
can't
be
get a
released that
nomination.
year, but because the singles underperformed due to the lack of promotion, the album was shelved. The following year, she parted ways with Murder Inc. because the label's legal issues were getting in the way of her success. Charlie faded into obscurity for over a decade until she joined the cast of WeTV's Growing Up Hip Hop New York in 2019. She now serves as a momager for her two daughters, Siani and India. Amil rose to fame in the late 1990s as Jay-Z's protege. She started out in an all-female group called Major Coins, and they would end up meeting Jay-Z when he was looking for women to provide vocals for his third album. He heard Amil freestyle and liked it. After the group broke up, she decided to pursue a solo career and signed with Jay-Z's Rockefeller label. She was featured on a few of his hit songs like Do It Again, Jigga What, Jigga Who, and Can I Get A, which was featured on the Rush Hour soundtrack.
Come on, 12 a.m. on the way to the club. 1 a.m. about to shake the club. I'm the illest female that you heard that song.
Okay.
Sound?
Yeah, it's the boys. That's why.
It sound like you playing.
Say that.
It's like you don't look like you sound like that.
that.
Like,
You
cause
sound like, yeah.
I mean, it's like okay, I don't know.
You give me up bar.
It's like
Ooh.
okay, it's out, but it's like you look like a man, but sound like a baby.
Yes, girl. I didn't want to say that, but girl, you like a man.
Look, I
Newborn,
thought it-
especially when
that's-
they came up to your thick ass eyebrows.
Girl, yes.
When y'all said, ooh, girl. Like, I knew it was because she looked like a man. The fuck? Yeah. That shit was.
Hey, well, hold on now. At least we ain't saying that, but it's
Yeah.
like
I couldn't hold it.
Yeah, I couldn't not say nothing because it was just it was off guard.
It's the voice for me. It's like I couldn't say.
The voice
that
really
shit
caught
ain't
me
no more.
off guard.
Mm-hmm. I just told you my opinion.
On the way to the club. 1 a.m. about to shake the club. I'm the illest female that you heard thus far.
She like
Sound
Jackie
like you like 14. But you sounded good in this. But it's probably because of the beat.
I remember that.
Oh.
And that
She
video
also
looked
appeared
kinda-
on songs with Mariah Carey, Jermaine Dupri, and LL Cool J. Her debut studio album,
Kinda like
Romance
Megan right
Legal,
there.
was released in September 2000.
Girl, if you
and
could
her
tell somebody
debut
who
solo
don't look like each other one more time in this video. He do not look like
Yeah, all
Megan.
your shit been off. Like everything.
And I feel like if you think
Nah,
she
that look like
Megan,
Safari.
single, I Got That, features Beyonce of Destiny's Child.
Damn, even Beyonce couldn't help you.
Look at Eve.
But sales for the album and the singles
long,
were
bitch.
disappointing. She had a small role in the 2002 film State Property, produced by co-founder of Rockefeller Damon Dash. After that, she kind of faded into obscurity after she was dropped by
Netflix,
Rockefeller, but still released a few
Netflix,
mixtapes over the years. Amil eventually revealed that Jay-Z and Damon
what?
started distancing themselves and excluding her after she gained some weight.
Now what happened with Amil? Oh. Now, what you say? What happened with Amil? What happened with Amil?
I remember this show.
You asking the wrong person, man.
Oh, it's got a basement or something?
Yeah,
She doing right now.
some shit.
I thought it was
What
rap.
happened with Sigma?
Yeah, rap
If
shit.
that was the case, I mean, I also heard that it was because I got real big and shit. Any of that.
I mean, she doing her right
She
now.
said, I heard this.
What you say? What happened with Amil? What happened with Amil? Man, I don't know, man. You asking the wrong person, man. I don't want to lady, man. You know what I mean? She doing her right now. What happened with Siegel? What happened with Siegel?
Any of that was the case, I mean,
Right.
I also heard that it was because I got real big and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I got up to 135 pounds. You want to call that big? Okay, yeah, I got there.
Oh, so they even said that.
Well, bitch,
because
what you gonna say about my 197?
Yeah.
And I'm a 2+.
That I gained weight, that I was real lazy and all this shit. Like, I mean, come on. All right, yes, I did gain a little weight.
Okay,
I
how
was
much
like
weight did you gain?
I was like 110 pounds. It's less than that when I did cannot get it and all that.
But in 2014, she would confess to Vibe magazine that she did not like the music industry and would have preferred to remain an underground rapper. She said, I wasn't there mentally. I was in my own world. Was I prepared? No. Did I realize what was happening right before my eyes? No. I started to rebel. I rebelled against the industry because it's not what I wanted. I hated traveling. I wasn't at after parties or the club. Also, at the time, my son's asthma, who was 5 or 6 years old at the time, was getting worse, and no one was there for me. I had to be there for him. I didn't think about the legalities of a lot of things. I never cared about the contracts. I couldn't think about the worst, and no one was there for me. I had to be there for him. I didn't think about the legalities of a lot of things. I never cared about the contracts. I could have been signing my life away. I was not a businesswoman at that time. I didn't have a manager or the things that most artists have. I didn't put my all into it. I didn't give 100% of myself. I felt like it just wasn't for me. That's when I started rebelling. I started rebelling because I wanted out. It was easier for me to slip away. I faded myself. No one faded me. And that's when everything seemed to go left. I think they knew through my actions that I wasn't in it. I wasn't the artist that was. I wasn't putting any effort in promotion. I wasn't looking at it as a career. It's not that I wasn't doing it because I was stupid. It was because I didn't want to be there anymore. There was never a conversation. Jay-Z knew that that's not where I wanted to be. I told him that I couldn't do it for another year. I think he understood overall. He thought that as time went on, I'd be ready, but later realized I wasn't. End quote. Since then, Amil has maintained a private life and isn't on social media, but we sometimes see pictures of her pop up on the internet.
I want to say that's her now.
Po boy.
Jackie O is a former rapper from Miami, Florida, who gained national attention for her 2003 single, Nikki. In 2002, Jackie signed a deal with Po Boy Entertainment and released her first mixtape, The Official Bootleg. It went on to sell over 470,000 copies and was downloaded over 250,000 times. In October 2004, Jackie released her debut album, Po Little Rich Girl, which hit number 95 on the Billboard 200.
Your mama don't lie. She say I'm no good.
I'm so dead.
Her song Fine, featuring the Yin Yang Twins, was a hit on urban radios, and her song Sugar Walls was featured in the movie Beauty Shop. But after that, she fell on hard times.
Yeah, she was in
2006, Jackie filed for bankruptcy and was later allegedly caught shoplifting in West Palm Beach, which she pleaded no contest and got probation. She eventually formed her own label.
Create your future.
She got caught shoplifting. She got caught shoplifting. You ain't hear that? That's what she said? Yes. Oh my.
Pleaded no contest. Her allegedly caught shoplifting in West Palm Beach, which she pleaded no contest and got probation. She eventually formed her own label, Jack Move Entertainment, and released several mixtapes and her sophomore album. In 2008, she published her first novel called Grown and Gangsta, an urban tale. Jackie eventually became closer to God and retired her rap name.
She said closer to
God? In
God?
an interview with The Hype magazine, she said, "Back when I was doing music, I was booked for a show that was all ages, meaning young teenagers could attend. I remembered looking down into the audience at 3 noticeably young girls singing one of my explicit songs, word for word. They were dancing and twerking, and I remember feeling really bad about it. So my transition didn't happen 6 years ago. God was working on me while I was still doing music. Another time, I was in a mall shopping when an older woman came up to me telling me that she noticed some of the other shoppers getting excited that I was there. She asked was I a rapper, and asked what kind of music I did. I thought about it for a minute, then found myself embarrassed to even say. This happened more than once, so I realized that a sense of morality was taking over me. And if I was ashamed of what I was doing, I didn't need to be doing it." Exactly. Jackie, who now goes by her real name Angela, was celibate for 5 years until she got married in 2018. She is now a Christian speaker and runs the Angela Agape Ministry. Now you guys know I always do multiple parts to my videos, so drop some names of other female rappers from the early 2000s in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Like this video and subscribe to Black Femininity TV for more content.
Because I really need to know who was
It's like the main bitch I want to see ain't even come up with the video.
It's like you did look low key like Peter Pablo mixed with Missy Elliott.
Mixed with Trick Daddy.
Yes, but okay.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that was
you know, I don't
interesting.
know why I was thinking that she was Shauna's 20th female rapper. But take off, sis.
Yeah, that was interesting. I liked it.
I hope you got another one, because that wasn't all.
Yeah, I remember a lot of those women, but then a lot of those women didn't last long at all.
Y'all was mainly features.
Yeah, and it's like y'all was just something real quick, cause they female rappers like it was like a thing at one point. Like that was hot as fuck. Let me get a female on this. Do it, bitch. They used and abused you next.
Yeah.
They wasn't really signing y'all, but if you was a singing ass bitch,
Yeah,
you might have had it.
Signing y'all so you get paid off.
That's crazy.
Right, real quick.